Hey y'all, welcome to Epic Train Journey. So hope you're all doing good. This is the beginning of another train journey from Mangalore Junction. And today I'll be traveling by train number 12134 from Mangalore Junction Mumbai CSMT Superfast Express, which now terminates at Thane. I boarded the train with barely a couple of minutes left for the scheduled departure of the train. My coach was S1 and my seat was 19, which was an upper berth. I had booked in the Tatkal quota. My coach was in excellent shape, maintenance was top notch, and it's the best you can expect when it comes to these old ICF brakes. This train is owned and operated by Central Railways Mumbai Division and is based at Masgaon Yard outside Mumbai CST. We departed from Mangaluru Junction on time at 2 pm. Now, this train is theoretically supposed to be the fastest daily connectivity between Mangalore and Mumbai. However, for some unknown reasons, this train gets delayed on the Konkan railway line. It doesn't get the priority that it used to get a few years back, and as a result, by the time it reaches Mumbai, it's usually delayed by a few hours. Let's see if anything changes today. I don't have high expectations to begin with, but anyway, we'll see.
12134 Mangaluru Junction, Mumbai.
This train will get new LHB rakes from March next year, that is March 2025. So after that, the maximum permissible speed will increase to 120 kmph and hopefully it will get better priority as well. I'll try my best to be on board the first run or the inaugural run of the LHB rake of this train.
Mangaluru Junction, Mumbai. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Mangaluru Junction, Mumbai. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj.
Enjoy this long clip of the train snaking out of Mangalore Junction and entering the main line. Also, I just wanted to clear something up. Few people have been sending me money through the super chat as well as the super thanks feature is what it's called, I guess. But please don't be doing that, guys. Please don't send me your hard-earned money. If you really feel like supporting the channel, then you can use my Amazon affiliate link whenever you shop on Amazon. It won't cost you anything extra. So yeah, don't be sending me money through the super chat or the super thanks features. I'm not too familiar with those features. I don't know if those can be turned off. A VAP4 locomotive from Bhusawal shed was pulling our train today. This train has 3 AC 3-tier coaches, 1 composite AC 2-tier 3-tier coach and a dedicated AC 2-tier coach, 7 non-AC sleeper class coaches, 2 general second class coaches and 2 luggage cum brake vans. In its LHB avatar, it will have a reduced number of sleeper coaches. I think the sleeper coaches will be reduced to 5 and AC coaches will stay the same. I think the composite coach will be replaced by an AC 2-tier coach, so it will be 3 AC 3-tier coaches and 2 AC 2-tier coaches, and thankfully general coaches will be increased, so it will have 4 general coaches, 1 generator car and 1 SLR. We are approaching Padil bypass cabin, so this is where the Bangalore bound Southwestern Railway line veers off to the right, that is towards the east, while we turn left. I found this interesting sticker in my coach. So this coach was actually based at Pune. I have been transferred to Mumbai CST recently. Most of the passengers in my coach were to board from Surathkal, Udupi and Kundapura stations. We are about to cross the Mangalore airport region. If you watched my video of a journey by train number 22114 Kochuveli LTT Superfast Express during the peak monsoon season, when all these regions were flooded, then you can see that all these regions were underwater. They were all inundated, and look at the difference now. We'll shortly be crossing the Gurupura river, which had caused all that flooding back then. So just after this bridge lies the air crash site, the 2010 Air India Express air crash site. The runway extension of Mangalore International Airport is not possible since this railway line runs just below the airport perimeter. So the aircraft site is on the right here. We are slowing down to enter Jokatte station, which is the last station on Southern Railway. After this, we will be entering Konkan Railway territory. The industrial area of Mangalore can be seen in the horizon. This is the home signal of Jokatte station. It's a single line after this towards Konkan Railway. However, two lines branch off towards the new Mangalore Port Trust, and a third line is under construction. If you watch my 22114 video, then you will see that all these areas were completely underwater back then. Here we are transitioning from the double line section to the single line towards Konkan Railway. So this is Jokatte station. It is not open for passenger traffic yet. It's strictly an operational block station for some strange reason. The station doesn't even have name boards. This station is located in close proximity to the Mangalore International Airport, and if commissioned, this can serve as a feeder station to the Mangalore International Airport. Just after this level crossing gate, we enter Konkan Railway. The Welcome to Konkan Railway board is on the other side of the tracks. These two lines that you see on the left head to the new Mangalore Port Trust. You can also see land leveling work for the third line, which is under construction. Straight ahead you can see Konkan Railway's pet coke loading siding. The NMPT bound lines veer off to the left. We were sent on the loop line at Tokur for some reason. There was no crossing here. This is the home signal of Tokur station with its route direction indicator arm lit. There were a couple of new modified goods or NMG rakes stabled at Tokur. One of these was powered by a Wagner locomotive. These NMG wagons are nothing but old ICF coaches which have been converted to carry automobiles like cars. We are pulling into the loop line of Tokur station, which also houses the only platform here. The platform length is extremely short. It can accommodate barely 5 to 6 coaches. Here you can see how the windows of these old ICF coaches have been welded shut and air vents have been provided at regular intervals. Also, wide sliding doors have been provided at both ends. Both the trains departed simultaneously in opposite directions. We halted just for a couple of seconds. I don't know why this halt was even needed. Maybe there were some operational reasons. We were anyway running before time. This train has been provided about 15 to 20 minutes of slack between Mangalore and Surathkal. This doesn't make any sense, but then that's just how the railway system works. You can see a single line coming from the New Mangalore Port Trust. This line is used by trains to and from the Konkan Railway to reach New Mangalore Port Trust. We pull into Surathkal station at 2:31 pm. We were running about 13 minutes ahead of schedule. There was a speed restriction here due to some track work. Otherwise, platform turnouts are cleared for 30 kmph throughout the Konkan Railway line, barring a few locations, which are on curves. A huge crowd was awaiting our train's arrival here. There were also passengers waiting for the Matsyagandha Superfast, which trails our train. Matsyagandha departs from Mangalore Central at 2:25 pm to reach Mumbai's Lokmanya Tilak terminus at 6:30 am. It skips Mangalore Junction.
मैंगलोर से आने वाली मुंबई छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज टर्मिनस को जाने वाली गाड़ी नंबर A4 मैंगलोर मुंबई छत्रपति शिवाजी
You can see the onboard catering staff of our train boarding from Surathkal station. Onboard catering for this train is handled by Ravi Kiran Catering of Kumta. During my last journey, the food served by them was exceptional. However, this time around, I had a disappointing experience with them. More on that later. You can also see the Matsyagandha's onboard catering staff awaiting that train's arrival. The contractor is different for that train, as is evident by the uniform. These were the TTs of our train. We departed from Surathkal station on time at 2:44 pm. Just as we were pulling out of the station, we came to a grinding halt. Looks like some latecomers were left behind and the train was halted to let them board the train. This man that you see getting off the train with a water bottle in his hand walked past me and casually flung the bottle right on the platform. He was a railway employee, either a coach attendant or an AC mechanic. Of late, there is a growing demand to merge Konkan Railway with Indian Railways. The argument that's put forth to support this demand is that Konkan Railway is unable to develop the stations that are under its limits. Which is kind of true though. Look at this platform shelter for example. It had to be donated by a private entity. In this case, we depart from Surathkal station at 2:48 pm, now delayed by 4 minutes due to the unscheduled halt. Meanwhile, the 16335 Gandhidham Nagarcoil Express was halted at Nandikur station, which is a couple of blocks from Surathkal station. I was expecting it to cross us at Mulki station, which was the next block station, followed by the Nizamuddin Trivandrum weekly Superfast, which was trailing it, to cross us at Nandikur station. However, for some reason, the Nagarcoil Express was held up at Nandikur, while the Nizamuddin Superfast managed to catch up with it. Here we are skipping Mulki station. There's a freighter on the other loop line. The passengers waiting here are for the Matsyagandha Superfast, which has a scheduled halt here. By this time, both the Nagarcoil Express and the Nizamuddin Trivandrum Superfast Express were looped at Nandikur station. We barged into Nandikur station at a good speed but had to slow down since there was a speed restriction at the other end due to ongoing track work. The Nagarcoil Express was on the platform loop on the other side, while the Nizamuddin Trivandrum Superfast was on the second loop, that is on this side. Both the trains were powered by VAP7 locomotives, and both the trains are cleared to run at 120 kmph on Konkan Railway. That's the Nagarcoil Express on the other line. Straight ahead you can see the UPCL thermal power plant at Nandikur. There was a 20 kmph temporary speed restriction here due to track work. We skipped Indanje station at 110 kmph. We are about to pull into Udpi station. You can see the home signal of Udupi with the route diversion indicator arm lit. We pull into Udpi station at 3:23 pm, a few minutes behind schedule now. The delay was mostly due to the extended unscheduled halt at Surathkal as well as the slowdown at Nandikur and Padubidri stations. At Udpi station, we were greeted by a crowd of not one, not two, but four different trains. The other three trains being the Matsyagandha, the Murudeshwar Bangalore Express, and the Murudeshwar Kachiguda bi-weekly Superfast Express. There were a lot of parcels waiting to be loaded onto our train as well. Most of these parcels contain fish.
Mangaluru Mumbai Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus.
Udupi station now has an executive waiting lounge. You can see it in this frame. We departed from Udupi at 3:30. We'll continue the journey in the next episode. Stay tuned for that. Until then, goodbye.